And it's Tatum in at the 4. And for Denver, Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. And a lot of talk this year about MP and his sights set on securing the NBA Cup for his team. It really adds a bit of intrigue and drama to what's already become a fan favorite here in the early goings of the NBA season.
Yeah, as if we needed any more drama. MP, I think, draws a lot of attention to himself with his expectations and goals, but I admire that he puts his vision into reality and isn't afraid to tell the world what he wants to achieve. MP always seems to find a way to give us must-watch NBA action.
Here's Jokic, and he comes up with a bucket. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
And the basket by MP.
Nice form on that jumper. MP with some solid fundamentals for a player just starting his career.
Gordon, the pass to Brown. Jokic with it. It's hauled in by Collier. The Jazz on offense. Here's MP. Gordon pulls it in.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
The shot by Brown, no good. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. MP, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree. Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
Utah with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. A nice shot by MP.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the 3 in that situation.
He launched that one from way outside. Here's MP. He played a great game against the Lakers. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He had 46 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Blocked! It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Murray. Buried from 15 feet out. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
That just illustrates how well-rounded Murray's game is when he's doing damage from the mid-range like that.
For the Nuggets, Aldama comes in for Michael Porter, and Strother subbed in for Brown. MP shot is good.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Murray from outside. Rebound, Utah. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive. Well, when Gordon's team makes it this easy for him, of course he's going to throw it down hard.
Outside for Sexton. Back to MP. 46 seconds left in the first. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. MP's got 11 points.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Murray passes to Jokic. Good D by Kessler.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Markkanen keeps the defense off balance with the quick trigger.
Murray against MP. Murray. Kessler with a rebound.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
From deep, MP. Another three for Utah.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz, up 8. Let's take a quick... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Zeke Naji out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul, and Denver making a change here. Brown's checked in. Pass to Strother. Let's go with a three. Fires in the triple. Strother's got his first 3 points of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Porter. Utah grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Denver shooting their first free throw of the night. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success. With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter. Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's MP taking it inside. Baseline jumper right on the money. MP's got 20.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Puts up the 8-footer. He gets it in there. Murray's got 9.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Here's MP. Down low, MP drops it in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Murray. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Denver, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
Next up, let's take a look at our... Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's factored into their game plan in a big way tonight. He's been a key guy.
Yeah, they've been calling his number a lot, and he's been rewarding their trust.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Collier. MP is out there with Williams. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Tatum in at the 4-man position. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Murray from outside. Utah grabs the miss. Collier's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
Well, high percentage looks are always a good idea. MP could build a career on shots like that if he wanted to.
Here's Gordon. Good. Gordon's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
To the right side. Back to MP. MP staying focused.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. .90 seconds into the second half now. They get it back. Out to Gordon. Here's Porter. Goes up again. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Denver in the lead. Outside Murray. Launches a 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Yeah, and this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Murray. Out to Gordon. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Murray, no good.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Collier. That one's good. This game is all even. Collier's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, great to see MP recognizing where the defense is weakest, developing those instincts.
Well, Stan, perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And, Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniforms, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he converts the layup. MP's got 11 points here in the second half. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Strother. Giddey against Porter. Gordon outside. From the arc. He buries it from 3. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Yep, that one goes.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
Here's Strother. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Utah's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Drops in the 3.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A different look for Denver. Aldama's checked in for Gordon, and it's White in for Jamal Murray. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Colin Sexton comes in for Clarkson. Watson, he's checked in for White. A minute 4 left in the third. Three-pointer. Strother, no good. Utah leading by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
MP battles them inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Watson. Will it go? Goes back up. And it's Jokic laying it in. Jokic has got 15.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
And the basket by MP.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Strother. Knocks it down from distance. He has 7.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Buries it from 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now Jokic. He's got 15. From deep three-point land. He can't get it to go. MP getting it done for the Jazz. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Santi Aldama out there with Ignaji, and it's Strother in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And he banks in the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Utah leading by 5. MP right side. MP buries the triple.
Oh, man, cashing in from the corner. Now, you gotta love seeing MP making use of the shortest 3 in the game.
Drives to the hoop. Outside Murray. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession. Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Murray for 3. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Murray from outside. Pure from three-point range. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
And the basket by MP.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. For the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Naji. Aaron Gordon comes in for Aldama. And it's Porter Jr. in for Strother. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Clarkson. Hey, puts up a three. The shot, no good. Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Murray. Fires for 3. Denver the rebound. Outside for Porter. Off target from 3-point range. And so MP will bring it up for Utah. And it's rejected. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Jokic, no good. Utah leading by 9. Here's MP. Unable to get that one. Denver's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Utah making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And here's MP from outside. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Murray passes to Jokic. Shoots over Collier. Jokic, no good. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. From deep, MP. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup. 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Jokic. Porter with it. Outside Murray. Fires the 3. Utah grabs the miss.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Baseline jumper. MP shot is off. The Nuggets on offense. It's a 16-point game. Kessler with a rebound. And the Jazz with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest. And got it! Another basket!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you